It's June 21st, Father's Day. It's Sunday, just past 10:30 in the morning. It's the longest day of the year, which is cool because it's a Sunday. It's not so cool when it's on like a Tuesday. Flight number 1455, non-stop from fabulous Hartsfield, Jackson, Atlanta, Maynard, Holbrook, Jackson Jr. International Airport. I think I got too many Jacksons in that, but I'm trying to get the whole name down, and it takes practice. Anyhow, it's 767-300. Now, I did look this up because there's some doubt that I've placed in everyone's minds because I often just make up the destinations, but I did look this one up. It is real. It is going to Los Angeles. She is getting ready to push those throttles forward and get this thing going on. Off to the west, we've got a pretty stiff west breeze today. Here she goes. Little baby airplane getting in the way. Those things are a hassle. That's another 767. Getting some maintenance on it. Getting some maintenance done to it. A little PMCS. So it's a good way to start the video today. A large double aisle wide body, long range, cross-continental flight getting off the ground. The Batwing is taking hold. People praying to Jesus, getting that thing off the ground. It's over the horizon, going through the light pole and out of the frame. First arrival, it's Cactus. No, this is, well, I don't know what this is. Maybe I'll go back and look it up and then I can have it right. It's on the ground, wherever it came from. It's here now. It's American. It's going to Chicago. I looked this up. This is not fake, and you can tell because it's like the only American, so I know. Look up the American. It's an E-170. It's going to Chicago. I know it is. And she's hitting the gas. No time to waste. Want to get out of Atlanta, get up to Chicago, go see Lake Michigan. I bet it's cooler up there. I bet it's not quite as hot. It's pretty warm down here today. It's Father's Day. It's Sunday. Longest day of the year. It's summer solstice today. Lots of stuff going on at Stonehenge. It's nice to have the longest day of the year be a Sunday when we're not at work. Well, when I'm not at work. From Hartsfield, Jackson, Atlanta, Holbrook Jr., Maynard, Beauregard International, Fulton County, College Park, Georgia. I'm here at the Diplomats Club on the less fashionable east side of Atlanta, Hartsfield, Maynard, Jackson, Holbrook, Beauregard International Airport. We're watching Spirit come down for landing, reestablish contact with the ground, with reality, on runway 26 right. Got an east wind, or a west wind, so we got east to west operations. The interesting fact about these is the entire first flight that the Wright brothers made would not fit inside the fuselage of that airplane. Sky Team, Delta Sky Team. Something new, something different, something exciting, something a little bit out of the ordinary today. 737. Got some clouds coming over. It looks like a nice exposure. I hope it's right. That they might have just, that plane looks like it just got out of the detail shop. It's kind of shiny, like got a new wax, freshly polished and waxed. Maybe they're taking her up to do some photography of her. What seems likely for a Sky Team 730? I think New York. I've got three choices there in Greater New York. I've got LaGuardia, John F. Kennedy. I've got Newark, EWR, Newark. I like JFK on this guy. Just making it up. I hope that's obvious. But going to Newark, EWR. Putting the hammer down, getting them turbines turning, sucking it in and pushing it out. Westbound departure, leaving Atlanta, into the wind. The wind is nice. And there's just some clouds coming over, so it's pretty nice. Not quite as hot as when the sun is like full bore shining upon you. Then it's hot. Here at the Diplomats Club up on top of a parking garage. Concrete structure. First day of summer. It's hot. And that plane is out of here, going to Newark. I have just finished jogging from the north side of the Diplomats Club here at Atlanta Hartsfield. Jackson Beauregard International Holbrook Airport. And I'm here on the south side overlooking the southern 3/5 of the airport here in Atlanta in Georgia. And this plane, I know this, I'm not making this one up. This one's going to Honolulu. Because there's a lot of guys who do, you know, like the one plane videos. They're like 1.5, 2 minutes long. That way, people don't feel like they have to invest, you know, their valuable daylight hours in watching an airplane video. They want to see the 47. Here it is, man. Here's your 747-400. She's hitting the gas, putting those throttles forward, opening them up, dumping fuel into the burners. The gas turbine engines are turning. The fans are turning, pulling in air, sucking it in and pushing it out. Moving down 27 right. Today's departure runway on the south side. There's a full view and behind the building. Sure we can. That's what TNT says. Sure. FedEx is going to buy these guys. I'll wait for whatever they do in Europe. I think the European Union trade people have to approve the sale because FedEx, I don't know what they're afraid of. It's not like FedEx is some amazing company that's going to take over the world. You know, I'm anticipating them, FedEx that is, keeping all of the TNT staff on to operate the airplanes, because that there is a lot of airplane, and I don't know if I trust FedEx to handle it. No, FedEx is a good company. They do great things. They put the absolutely positively deal to work, and they pioneered overnight delivery, overnight parcel delivery. People didn't think it could be done, but it could. And it's just that I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Anyhow, this is TNT getting up onto 27 right for a westbound departure. Kind of a northwest wind today. Feels good. The breeze does. This is my second plane, my second 747. I've done 2 planes, and my last 2 planes have been 747s. That one for Honolulu left, and now TNT. Here we go. Hitting the gas. Getting out of Atlanta. Probably going to it's going to Liège. Liège in Belgium is where this thing's going, Liège. And I am not making that up. I looked it up. And I was like, oh, Liège, because there's that bike race, Liège-Bastogne-Liège, which is pretty cool. One of those one-day classics in the springtime, which a season which has come to an end today. No more springtime. It is now summer. Today is the summer solstice, Father's Day, longest day of the year. It's Sunday. I'm not working. It's great. And TNT is behind the building. Yeah, it's an A330. Where's it coming from? I don't know. Let me check out the flight radar. Can I do the phone and the camera all at the same time? I've got my suspicions on whether I can handle that. The light pole in the way there. Power pole, I guess. Nah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. We'll just follow it down. It's close, it's beautiful, it's big, it's wonderful, it's wide body aviation. So I've gone 747-400, 747 cargo TNT to A330. This is a nice little streak of planes I've got here on the totally styling south side of the Diplomats Club here at Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson Beauregard International Airport, overlooking the southern 3/5 of the field, watching Delta A330 disappear behind the building to get down on the ground. It's an American hitting the gas. She is getting out of Atlanta. Kind of cool looking airplane. Got the old paint job. Hasn't been in the shop yet to get the new livery. Getting out of Atlanta to the west. Off a runway 26 left. Going by the Hotel Renaissance over there. The Plane Spotter's Dream Hotel. I will have to stay there at some point so I can just appreciate how awesome it is. Haven't done it yet, but it's going to happen. I guarantee it. Meanwhile, American getting on down towards the end of the runway, getting off the runway, getting over the tree line, getting out of the frame, and leaving Atlanta. It's going. It looked like we were going to wait, but I'm thinking that animal down there is going to stop. Meanwhile, let me pay attention to Cactus. Going to Cactus. Cactusville, the land of the cactus. Sky Harbor. Phoenix International Sky Harbor Airport in Arizona. A321 operated by U.S. Airways. Soon to be all American Airlines. Going by the Hotel Renaissance. Renaissance. El avión va para Phoenix. Va para Phoenix. El puerto. I don't know what sky is. Anyhow, that plane is off the ground, over the trees, getting out of the frame, on its way to Phoenix. Doesn't even have to turn. This chick is in a hurry. I just have this feeling that the flight is a little behind schedule, and she's got to make up a little time. She's going to do it on the ground. No need to sit around and wait when you can just get going. Listen to that. Powering up. Getting out there onto the center line. Going to make a little left-hand turn. Depart. 26 left. From the northern 2/5 of Atlanta, Hartsfield, Jackson, Beauregard International. She's going to go by the Maynard Holbrook Jackson Jr. International Terminal off the left side of the aircraft here, on the east end, the fashionable east side of the airport. Hitting the gas, no time to waste. Get this thing out of Atlanta. Nobody on that plane wants to be Atlanta anymore. They want to go to Salt Lake City? Why not? Salt Lake City. Hopefully you can detect the doubt in my voice and know that I am simply making this up. I tried to look them up and I couldn't keep up with it, so I gave up and I'm just fabricating destination cities. I do know it's leaving from Atlanta, because that is where I am. Today's final operation. Happy Father's Day. Happy summer solstice. Happy longest day of the year. Well, hey, what's this thing? Some kind of equipment down here. Look at that. I was going to wrap it up, but we're going to wrap it up on this. It looks like some sort of shovel. Cool, that's a good way. All the fathers out there digging up in the dirt in the gardens, here's a big old shovel for you.